Bombshell data has been released. We found some insider wallets. Are you curious as to how insider these wallets go? How deep does the Soylana network, the LA vape cabal, the feet sniffer cabal, all these other scum, these Jeep trash casino in Soylana land? Are you curious, friends? Yeah, let's go deep. Let me tell you something. One of these filthy insiders somehow, that's how far down this rabbit hole goes. This insider bought a coin days before Elon changed his username. Let's actually play some angel music for that, because that's probably going to I'm just trying to smooth it over for you, friends. Just stay with me. I know this information is gonna blow your mind. Check it out. So this one wallet, friends, is Soylana Cabal Insider Wallet. Now, what happens, friends, is during this time, there are always, Stockholm Syndrome, where, like, it's the hotel cuck chair, where people try to shake him like, hey, man, she's enjoying it with those other men. She's enjoying it. And he's like, nah. She makes me a sandwich when we get home once every 4 weeks, even though I've got to make breakfast, lunch, and dinner for her. Right, and I'm the one who cleans everything. So, you know what I mean? When you're a cuck and you're sitting in the hotel cuck chair, and you're aroused, you can't possibly see the truth. It's literally, it's like you're held hostage. You're held hostage. And it's the same here. So when we discover insider cabal wallets, people end up there's two different sides to these. Most people who aren't cuckolds, they can see, is obviously an insider. They put in a lot of size to this coin at the start. They knew. And they've known consistently on some of these things. Then there are people who probably hold the coin. They come and they know the person, or they defend the person. Maybe they're one of the cucks who subscribe to that person's paid Discord, to their Twitter subscription, or their feeds where they're looking for this info. So they come out and they defend them. It's Stockholm Syndrome, right? Or they remember. So maybe they've lost in like 6 things, but they remember the 1 or 2 that went up, and they focus on that, because you're dealing with someone who's a salesman most of the time. And they're like, I got you this. What about that? I got you this one. Remember this went up a lot. And what they do is they end up gaslighting you. Because at the time, it might have been an off-the-cuff message where they're like, could go up, could go down. But then if it goes up, they say, you should have gone all in. That $1,000 you put in should have been $10,000. You should have been on $550,000 right now. So then the person's gaslit. They think it was their fault for not going all in. Okay, that's how this manipulation works here. How do I know this? I've been in that chair with you, friends. Not the hotel cuck chair, the squeaky chair. The very straight postured squeaky chair. And I have watched, and I've learned, and we've gotten slapped together, and I'm like, wait a minute. This doesn't sound right. You're a scammer. You're a grifter. Look at this wallet, friends. This wallet I'm going to go through, okay? Look at this. So this one evil scum wallet, they made $10 million on Trump, $9 million on Melania, $6 million on Libra, which is the Argentina coin. You go, wait, Sammy. Please, sir, please explain for me how someone made $6 million on this. I'll show you, friends, if you allow me to. Let's put a chart here. Let's actually, friends, let's to be fair, let's actually go. Let me show you the 1 minute chart. How did you make $6 million on Libra? I'll tell you what you did. On the launch, you literally, look at this, man. They put in like $1.5 million. Yeah? They put in, or maybe they just put in $2 million they bought here. And they sold as it went up. 3x, they're out. So, very suspicious. By the way, I'm not going to use the word suspicious. You're guilty. So you're telling me, off the cuff, out of nowhere, the Argentinian president puts a contract address after we've seen a string of like 100 plus scam celebrity token dumps. And then you throw in $2 million clip after literally within a second of hearing about it. Oh yeah, I'm definitely putting in $2 million into this. You know, if you're one of the losers who defend this, look, we have no words for you at this point. You're a loser. You're going to end up on Coinfessions Wrecked. And instead of getting the sympathy that you ask for, people are going to be laughing at you. You will find rock bottom. But guess what? I hope there's salvation for your life. I know that this salvation you're looking for, though, it's not a 2025 thing for you. It's more, if you're lucky, a 2029 thing. So you're going to have to learn these lessons in the next bear market. You realize you're a cuck, right? You have to walk out the door eventually. And she doesn't yell like that for you, does she? She's moaning really convincingly. When are these people going to wake up? So they learn in the next cycle, friends. That's how it repeats. This wallet, right? Look at this. Look what happened here, man. Check this out. Also, of course, they bought Jelly Coin, the Vine creator, Rug Coin. So look at this. That's what makes it. Why is this thing tough, friends? So the Soylana founder, Anatoly, he was doing like a stream and like he's retweeting with this guy launching the coins, and then they end up getting rugged. Let me show you. See, friends. This is why Richard does not like publicly keep talking about like other people's meme stuff. Okay, let me show you why. This is why. Okay, you ready? This is why. Anatoly, the founder of the chain, talking about, yeah, I love Web 2 guys. You're definitely not gonna grift us. Down 97%. Grifted. You see? And by the way, that guy was an insider to that. So it has this one wallet, right? It's funny. You know, there's some losers out here. They're saying, no, this guy's skilled. Okay. Ah, man, these people. So he bought 10% supply of a token called HARRYBOLZ a few days before Elon Musk changed his name. So he bought 10% supply, more than 10% supply of a token, a random token called HARRYBOLZ, a few days before Elon changed his Twitter username. Now I'm going to tell you, friends, how deep the cabal goes. To make it even worse, this wallet has a sniper bot on it. So this wallet also uses a sniper bot. So what do? This is where it gets dirty. When they launch a coin, this guy is involved with the rugs, okay? You know the ticker name? They then set this motion where they go, okay, now that we've bought, for example, HARRYBOLZ, yeah? They'll say, and by the way, it's not just one wallet, other wallets. They scan every new launch after that moment for HARRYBOLZ and they snipe it. They get in early straight away. So any person that launches a token HARRYBOLZ, this guy and all of his friends, they instantly, they put like $100 in each, right? And they buy up they own like, 20% of the token at the start and they hold it. Why do they hold it? It's to ruin the price if it tries to compete with their grift. Wow, that's how deep it goes, friends. Okay. They do it, they use it. So they're using this money, they buy rival tokens with the same name. So the grifters are like protecting themselves against other grifter scammers who are trying to do the same thing because they want to centralize all the mindshare on their one coin so they can dump it. Wow. To do this, they can also FUD and dump the price of the other tokens in a coordinated attack. So that's what they do. So now they own the supply of the other coin. If it ever tries to go up and their coin's moving up, they keep smacking it down. They keep smacking it down. And we don't know what Twitter accounts are connected to these. They probably start campaigns on Twitter. Oh, this one's getting dumped by insiders. This person's an insider. It's literally them. Wild. So they are dumping with their own wallets and they're alerting people from other accounts like, oh, this thing's an insider. It's got dumpers are dumping this coin. It's them. They are. Nasty. So the insider would buy HARRYBOLZ and they would auto-snipe the other HARRYBOLZ so they can keep attacking the price. They also do coordinated dump attacks on other tokens with other wallets. We just found one. This person should be in jail as it's safer for him there. So yeah, friends, this is true. So it's actually, if people ever find out who these people are, jail's pretty safe for them because like, man, you're stealing millions of dollars from people out there and you got to know your audience, right? You and I, friends, our audience, us together, we have the same personality and heart. Okay? We are underdogs. We are believers. We understand the game. We get off the horse. We get back up. Okay? We don't have any of these like deep-seated rage grudges. And as well, we know we accept personal responsibility. We do that. 90% call, 10% lottery. We know there's a filter in the mind. Okay, I'm here empowering you, friends. These people don't give you the filter. They don't give you the strategy. They don't tell you 90% call, 10% lottery. They tell you this thing, you should be all your call tokens. That's what they're doing. That they want the most amount of money in a short amount of time. That's how the game is. So I'm empowering you. You're empowering me. These people are trying to take away our power. And look, eventually, look, one of them's going to get murdered. One of them will. It's very, very obvious. They've rugged too many people. Someone's gonna slip up. Someone's gonna find out who they are. It might be a bullet. It might literally be they get cut up into multiple pieces. I've shown this for you. Did I cover it for you last week or so? That one influencer, I forgot his name. He had debt. He borrowed money from the most violent Argentinian gang, and he had to skip countries. And they followed him. They literally chopped him up into multiple pieces, put him in luggage. Yeah, so he just owed money to the wrong people, grifting and lying. He was like one of the fake influencers with the laptop and saying, I'm living my best life. Ha ha ha, I'm living my best life. Look at my tattoo. Here, I've got a new tattoo. I'm next to a palm tree. So all this other stuff. Man, that's the game, man. So you learn this in the marketplace. You learn this. You have to accept it happens. But you also accept personal responsibility, friends. There are things we can do that just don't involve ourselves with these types of people and these junk. That's exactly what we're doing right now. We don't want anything to do with your piece of trash existence, okay? See, these people, they attract other scum. That's the sad part about it. So a large cohort of their people, their audience, who watch and follow these people, they would do what the influencer is doing if they had the power. That's why they're just happy to sit around, because they truly accept it in their hearts. I thought they got black hearts. And that's very, very sad to know. They're the people who say, oh, they're not doing anything wrong. I would do the same thing. That's what they always say. So they basically project. They basically say, oh, you're a future criminal. You're just too retardio enough or not lucky enough to be in their position of power. So shout out to Punk9059 for releasing all this information. Glued to the screen, Trench Warrior. What are the signals one could look at to crush like this? So obviously he's joking. He's like saying, oh, you're glued to the screen all the time. Because that's what the rumored prostitute and all these other people like the LA Vape Cabal, they say, oh, I'm here all the time. I'm here in the trenches. No. They are, but like they're in the trenches, but they've got the phone call saying, hey, launch a bomb right now. That's what they're doing. More comments out here. Yeah, I'm tracking that wallet now. Found a lot of interesting info. Like what? Saw some insider activity. Say more. It's early to a lot of big meme coin drops. I think this might be a wallet or some FNF group which pulled their money and are using the best bot sniper they have to farm these drops. The wallet got a nice P&L on NFT and Hivo. 2 scam coins. There is more too. So they've found a lot. This is like deep Soylana scum cabal. They also use this money to destroy emerging coins that could cause traffic issues with their own coin launching. They don't just pump their own coins. They coordinatedly tank charts. Then they villainize and ostracize decent traders and call them the bad ones. Yeah, the cabal is in play, they say. So that's funny, right? Shout out to Austin. I'm not saying this is related, but we know now Ben from Meteora apparently gets the contract address of real projects to approve or confirm it's real or some poop. Jupiter said this. Is Meteora the problem with insider trading? I bet on-chain sleuths should be looking there for info. There were at least 100 iterations of Big Balls. If HARRYBOLZ is the only iteration he bought, this is 100% someone inside Trump's circle. I bet Baron, Eric, not or one of their crypto cohorts. So this is just obviously speculation, but they're just showing events. People saying like, well, there were 100 HARRYBOLZs and this guy knew. Checking out here. So when you see all this, how do you interpret it? Well, look. Do you remember now, friends, all my videos about PulseChain being blue ocean chain? I mean, if you go type in just blue ocean, I'm showing you, right? Blue ocean strategies, yes? Thinking about the chain, blue ocean, blue ocean, blue ocean, all right? Blue ocean means there's not zero competition, there's less competition. And there's new demand, yeah? The new demand part, though, we're linked to the cycle, so you don't see it now. But you get to see now, right, there are many faces, people. You understand the game more because there's less moving pieces to worry about. You know, you got me, you got other names in here. We're like the voices. You know the content creators. You know there's conferences, right? You know the logos. You know the field. You're aware of the field. You know what's a light minefield. You know if someone comes out obviously grifting, like remember Pulse Latina, yeah, even though Pulse Latina made out with $1 million, but you see what I mean? They're so monumental to the ecosystem that it catches news. Whereas in Soylana, people losing millions of dollars literally every 4 hours. Yeah. Is there an insider cabal in PulseChain? I'm sure there are groups that try to do stuff out here. Didn't work out too well for some, but it's blue ocean, man. This is look. The incentive is always going to be there if you just keep making new shit coins, but we're not there yet. You know, so the way I think about it is like, think about like criminals and murderers, right? Well, if a city gets large enough, like New York, yeah, you get your crims. Your crims and your murderers appear. However, if New York isn't even built yet, and you're getting in when it's just a patch of grass, it's just believers. Yeah, there's so much edge. You don't have to worry about that yet. That's what it is on PulseChain. Now, I'm not saying everyone's immune. Of course not. But it's easier to navigate. That's why when I see this, you have confidence, man. We never got euphoria. Okay, and look at the field, by the way. That's why when you see all these coins, all these narratives, they're easier to track. Right? This is PDI, for example, out here. Friends, they're way easier to understand and track than this game out here. So, here, man, Soylana, the most money's made there. The most money's made there. But who's making the money? Who's making the money? Is a little face tattoo kid who is doing an anonymous round of tweeting on Twitter. No, it's not. Who's making the most money? LA Vape Cabal. Soylana Scum Cabal. I mean, it's so obvious. BitBoy was shilling Cardanzo and XRP since 2021. Who does BitBoy want to do the interview with? LA Vape Cabal thread guy. There you go. Point proven. The guy's down 30 million. How do I make it back? I've got a reputation. How do I use my recent attention mindshare grabbing activities? I'm going to go with LA Vape Cabal. Let's go do an interview to get me into the LA Vape Cabal. There you go. He just like use him as a signal. He looked at, okay, XRP influencers, Cordanzo influencers. He looked at PulseChain. He looked at Bitcoin, Ethereum. He's like, nah. I want to be the most insider of inside. There you go. You know, now whether it works out, I don't know, but I'm just giving you an idea. It ain't a coincidence that these things just like appear. However, are they main character status? You know what happens to main character status? Main character chain, main character cabal. You know it always ends bad. Really bad. There you go, friends. Your job here, it's not to know what is going to go up next. No one knows that. If you tend to swim in the blue ocean, there's no sharks around. Eventually, the cycle just takes you up. The same market forces that took us down, they're gonna take us up. You know, even friends. You know, the funny part is when you're looking at these Soylana coins, bro, they keep changing coins every 48 hours. They're full of crap. The rumored prostitute and the broccoli hair vape cabalers, all of them inside, they keep changing coins, man. There's no belief. They're JPEG coins. How are you meant to hold anything? Well, you're not meant to hold. We mean hold. Oh, you're in something for 6 months? They won't hold anything longer than 6 hours or 6 days. That's it. If you're lucky, 6 days. I'm not even joking. You're just trying to align yourself with probability. Yeah. Friends, it's literally like, okay, you want to make the most amount of wealth in your day? Start reading and listening to wealthy people. The stuff they say, the stuff they talk about, how they think. Yeah? Start listening to, you know, Warren Buffett interviews, Ray Dalio interviews. Start listening to how they think. Start listening to the crypto guys. The guys have made the most. Richard Hart, oh, they're a billionaire. Now, don't follow absolutely everything they say. Just listen and you start getting absorbed. There's at least the words from billionaires are coming in your head. You know, you start to form a pattern. But if you're hanging around junk, that's what happens. Obviously, we don't do that because these things, they do attract, and I don't know how else to say it, they do attract soy-infused paper hand Pete's. They do. These people can't hold anything. They can't hold their way out of a paper bag. You don't want to associate with them. You can't save them. The only thing that saves them is literally rock bottom, a Coinfession's wrecked confession, and like literally hitting rock bottom. That's the only thing that saves them. At this point, they're unsavable. So what do we do from now? Keep believing and keep holding We got March coming up around the corner as we dive into 2025. Think about those odds, man. Soylana's priced as a favorite. You don't want to keep betting on the favorite. Where's the edge? Everyone knows they're the favorite. Think about it. Like, subscribe, bell button, all. Catch you soon.